13th annual Great Pottsville Cruise. We're here in downtown Pottsville. I'm your host, Jasmine Brooks. Joining me today as my co-host, Ed Hurst, and the chairman of this entire event, Jerry Enders. Jerry, tell me a little bit about this event this year and why it's different and more exciting than ever before.
Well, Jasmine, I'll tell you, we stepped it up a notch. We're not going the 4-day event. We took 4 days and pushed it right into one huge day. We didn't know how it was going to work, and I am thrilled to tell you, I'm looking down Center Street here, and we are to the other end of town. There's, I have to say, probably 800 or 1,000 cars or more, and there's going to be, thousands of people downtown this night. But it's just a great night. The weather's great. We have 2 bands, we have DJs, but the amount of cars, the great time the folks are having here, and all our volunteers, I really appreciate everything going on here tonight. But what an event for Pottsville to just say this is theirs. The Pottsville Cruise is still theirs. We didn't drive around town like we did on Sundays, but today Eddie and I and our whole team and Dave and all our folks that are on the cruise committee come up with this idea and said, we don't know how it's going to work, but Jasmine, I have to tell you, we ran out of parking room.
And you know what? I will say you were blessed with amazing weather.
Oh, absolutely. and I'll tell you, with all the media coverage with Sam and everybody, all our media friends really helping us put this together, it's just turned out to be a fabulous event. But I'm looking at just thousands and thousands of people downtown Pottsville, not to count all the great cars, the street rods, the Corvettes, and all the stores are open. We have vendors. So it's a great day in Pottsville. And if you didn't get here and you're watching this show, you want to be here next year, Jasmine.
Absolutely. All right, well, Jerry, we will catch up with you later. I know you're very busy today,
absolutely.
So have fun. And
right.
Ed, you're gonna show me the ropes. You've been here for years.
Yes, I've done this for Samsung now probably for 7 years, and we're going to go around and look at some terrific cars, and we're going to have a good time. So let's get started. We have a terrific, beautiful 1959 Chevrolet Apache fleet-side pickup truck. And earlier today, I saw this truck down at Jerry's Cruise Inn, and I met this gentleman, and he had an interesting story about this truck, that his grandfather bought this truck brand new at Degler Chevrolet in Hamburg, PA. And your name is?
Warren Luckenbill, and my grandpa's name was Jonas.
And tell us a little bit about the truck.
Well, it's a 59 Chevy. The colors, it's an original color. It's called tartan turquoise and Bombay ivory. I put an 8-cylinder motor in it. It's a 350, and put all the chrome that's on it. I put all that on because original, everything in chrome now was in paint. So,
well, it's a fine truck, and I hope you enjoyed your day here at the Great Pottsville Cruise.
I sure did.
Thank you.
Joining me now, John Dundon. He is the owner of this masterpiece, and you need to tell us all about this crazy car.
It was a fun build. It took me 8 months. I wanted something that I could go to car shows with. I didn't have to clean. I just want to drive it and have a good time with it. So it's just something I put together over the winter.
Okay, so I'm learning that it's called a rat rod. Right. And so how many rat rods have you built in your lifetime?
This was my first.
Your first.
Yeah.
And was it a good time?
Oh, it was fun. This is a fun build. It was actually entertaining. Had a lot of guys stopping over, giving me a hand with it, and it was a lot of fun. Yes.
What are the responses from people who come to see this car?
Most of the time people walk up to it and they just start smiling. And it's a smiley car. I mean, I'm talking to so many people, just because, it's an oddity. But it's a lot of fun.
Tell me about the different pieces that are on this car.
Well, the frame was hand-built. The body was partly hand-built. I did the whole dashboard myself. I used to work for the city. That's why there's a lot of old city signs in there. Did the seats in old Mexican blankets because that was the style years ago. I put a girl here on my shifter, so I have somebody to go to the show.
I see her.
Somebody's got to go to the show with me all the time. But it's just an accumulation of stuff. I sat back and looked at it, and then, next day I'd work on it. And it was fun. It was actually a fun build.
Now I see the knobs. They're amazing. Where did you get those?
They're a closet in my house. That's the winter closet, so I don't need them till winter time. So
your closet has no knobs.
Right.
Oh my gosh, that is love for your car. Okay, and so also up top there, what is that front grille made out of?
The front grille is actually metal. That's just rusted. It's salt water rusted overnight, and then I clear coated it. The statue on top is super rat pink, and the back one is, I have a rat pink on the back.
Now, is that like a jukebox or something? What is that?
That's actually a radiator grill.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Doesn't it look like
from
like a music box?
Yeah, it's the original radiator grill. It's a 28 Model A radiator grill.
See, what do I know? This is why you're here for me. Okay, so also with the seatbelts, what's going on with the seatbelts? Why did you choose? Why did you choose those kind? They're hardcore.
I like to be a little safe. I like to know I'm going to stay in it. But bright orange seemed to go with the seats, so I ordered them in orange.
And how fast can you drive this thing?
I've had it up over 100 already.
Are you serious?
Just to see if it would go straight.
Okay, so those
but
big
those days,
seatbelts.
yeah, I usually run around 60, 65 on the highway. It's safe. It just doesn't look safe. You know,
All right.
it's just old.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful and unique and interesting. Thanks so much for sharing this awesome vehicle with us.
Thank you, dear. Have a good night.
I'm here with Mike Tracy, Tamaqua, and he has this very unique 1960 Chevy, I guess you would call this a panel wagon. Sedan delivery. And it's got a 350 high-performance crate engine in it with a turbo 350 transmission. It's got Foose wheels, cross-drilled rotors, a 9-inch Ford rear. And Mike, I know you've been here before. How many times have you been here at the Great Pottsville Cruise events?
This is the 4th time.
And you enjoying it?
This is always my favorite.
Yes, this downtown one, since we went to this new format, has really attracted a lot more people. Do you like this better than the actual rolling cruise?
Like I said, Pottsville Cruise was always my favorite. I mean, I think it was like right here, and now it's with the driving around, you know, going further and you know, going to different places. I think that really went up a notch.
Yes, it did, and it sure brought out a lot of people. And this is quite a car here. I would assume by this orange here, was this like 69 Camaro Hugger orange you used on this vehicle?
That's exactly right.
And you've got a lot of work in this car here. I like the Foose wheels again, and the rotors, and the lettering here, the bad news, and it really is a nice car. Do you drive it a lot?
Yeah, I put about 1,000 miles a year on it.
Well, that's good, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the Great Pottsville Cruise.
Well,
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, and there's going to be more to come here from downtown Pottsville at the 19th Annual Great Pottsville Cruise.
The 19th Annual Great Pottsville Cruise is brought to you in part by Ken's Tires. We're here for your automobile needs with 3 convenient locations in Cressona, Frackville, and Pottsville. Ken's Tires, serving the area for over 32 years. Yingling Brewery, America's oldest brewery, 5th and Mongatonga Street in Pottsville. Yingling Light Lager, rethink your light beer. Subway, eat fresh, 314 North Center Street in Pottsville, 628-5070. Alpine Builders, building supplies you trust from neighbors you know. Call Alpine Building Supply, 739-4606. Cash and Trading, 16 North Center Street, Pottsville. Check cashing, money orders, instant cash, buying gold and diamonds, plus loans and prepaid phone time, 622-2500.
In life, it's good to be informed with information that matters to you. Local news, local sports, local shows in one app. Get the latest updates wherever you are, instantly. Full newscasts and shows, live traffic updates, school closings. Download it on Google Play. Search SSP TV and get updated.
Welcome back. Joining me now, Mark Lejewski from the JWR Automobile Museum in Frackville. Thank you so much for being with me. And you have brought today an amazing car, an amazing set of wheels. It's a 1939 Rolls Royce. Tell me about this car.
Well, yeah, you're right. It's a 1939 Rolls-Royce Phantom 3. And Rolls-Royce, the Phantom 3s, that was their ultimate car at that point in time. You know, it was a big V12, 4-speed transmission, onboard hydraulic jacking, onboard lubrication system, adjustable shock absorbers. These cars are really over the top. You know, they built about 760 Rolls-Royce Phantom 3 chassis. Now, Rolls-Royce never built bodies. When you bought a Rolls-Royce, you just got the chassis and that was it. Somebody else actually built the body for this. And originally this car carried what they call a sedanka de ville, which is a chauffeur-driven limousine with the chauffeur sat out in the open air. And in that guise, it was the Brussels, Paris, and London show car. Then it was shipped to New York City for the 39 World's Fair. After that, it was sold to a gentleman in Wisconsin who died about a year later, in 1941. And then 1942, a very flamboyant New York furrier and real estate developer by the name of Louis Ritter was looking for a Rolls-Royce chassis. Ritter would always have these really wild cars built, take them to the Paris Auto Salon, show them around, bring them back to the States, drive them around for a little bit, and then just get rid of them at a huge loss and start all over again. So Ritter was looking in 1942 for a Rolls-Royce. And Rolls-Royce were busy building airplane engines and stuff for the war, so they weren't building cars. So he found this used sedanka de ville Phantom 3, had the body removed, and then shipped it to Paris. Somehow, during the war, after the war, that's kind of fuzzy, but it was shipped to Paris to a coach builder called Labordette. Labordette was known for very flamboyant cars. A lot of his signature cars were boat tail cars, such as this one has. This is the last car that Labordette built, and the bodywork alone in 1947 was $44,000.
Wow, but isn't it amazing how all these cars have a story behind them?
Oh yeah, very much so. You know, these cars were very expensive when new, and it took somebody that had a lot of money. And typically, you know, somebody of that era, they were movie stars, or they were, you know, very, you know, heads of state, or, you know, royalty, or something like that. So, you know, a lot of these cars do have quite a lot of interesting history to them.
I have to talk about this color, this amazing color, and it almost looks different at every angle. What color is this?
Well, it's a two-tone color. The main color is a dark olive green metallic, and it has a golden ochre insert.
Now, you have had the privilege of driving this car many times. Tell us about how it drives.
Well, it's a typical 1939 Rolls-Royce, and by that I mean...
Are you receiving an award? Are we live receiving an award?
Well, thank you very much.
All right, well, let's talk about this award. What is that?
It is Trophy 11B, so I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's a surprise.
Oh, no, it says for vintage imports. Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. That's a great honor.
There you go. And I'm sure there's no surprise this car certainly deserves an award or two or three. So tell me a little bit back to the color.
Sure.
And if you want to also, what about these wheels? These are amazing.
The big white wall tires, and that's what cars ran on back then. You know, that is period correct. Mm-hmm. You know, the big, huge tires, you know, I said that was just the norm.
Anything else that you want to, you know, now let me just, I'm taking a look at those windshield wipers. They're awfully small.
Well, I mean, it's a small windshield to begin with, and they are gold plated like most of the car is.
Okay.
And if you look at this windshield, there's no frame on the windshield. It's a completely freestanding windshield, and that was a French patent called Vue Total, which gave the driver a total view of the highway. Okay. So it's this big, huge piece of tempered, you know, 5/8 thick glass. It's bolted to the bulkhead.
Okay. Now, I was joking around with you. This car seems to have its very own security guard. Is that right?
The kind people at the cruise were very thankful for us bringing this car and made sure nothing happened to it.
And Mark, let's hear where you're located and what other kind of cars we can find at your museum in Frackville.
Well, the JWR Automobile Museum is a private museum. We're not open to the public, but we do bring our cars out to the public, such as the Pottsville cruise, so everybody can see them. Okay. We have about 80 some odd cars in there, and this isn't probably. It's probably one of the most outrageous, but it's probably one of the top 10 cars that we have.
Top 10, wow. Well, I have got to stop by, and I'll tell you what, you can probably pick a lot of ladies up in this car, and it's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Mark.
Very good. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
And Jasmine, here's another one of your favorite cars here we learned about a little while ago, another rat rod.
That's right, a rat rod, and joining me, it's builder and creator Dave Donat. He drove here from Lenhartsville, Pennsylvania. Dave, it's your first rat rod. Tell me all about it.
Well, it's a 1934 Ford pickup. It started out as a 2-ton tow truck, actually. I lowered it, channeled it, put a 56 Chrysler Hemi in it with a 4-speed, and put the radiator in the back. Gives a nice cool airflow up and over the engine. In the windshield, and
I'm checking out that windshield wiper. It goes down.
Yes, yeah. There's only one. It, you know, goes back and forth.
Your typical windshield wiper, but not your typical seats. Tell me about these crazy seats.
They're actually reproduction tractor seats. A lot of people think it rides really harsh, but I have an air ride rear suspension on this, and it actually doesn't ride too bad. My wife would tell you differently. She likes to put a small blanket down before she rides. So.
And I want to know your favorite part about this car.
It would have to be the open engine compartment with no radiator. I mean, it's people have told me it's sort of like eye candy driving down the road because you can see the engine and everything's exposed.
Now, will you build another one? I have to ask.
This is my second street rod. This one's more or less a hot rod. Probably not, no.
Okay.
Just because I want to build a house.
All right, good decision. All right, Dave, thank you so much. An awesome car. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, we're here with the trophies that are going to be given away tonight for the Great Pottsville Cruise. We have trophies here in various categories. Mustangs, street rods, Corvettes, trucks, cars, muscle cars, antiques. And with me here, since the beginning of the Pottsville Cruise, is Agnes Riley and Billy Payne. They have helped us every year. They are great. They come out early in the morning, stay till the end. And without them, these are people that make the cruise a success.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, my dear.
Okay, and now we're going to come down here and we're going to meet some of the Snowdrop princesses.
I'm here with royalty. That's right, with royalty. Okay, so what is your name?
Julia Giambato,
And where are you from?
Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
All right, and your name?
Peyton Kleckner,
Where are you from?
Pottsville.
Are you all from Pottsville? Is that obvious?
No, I'm from Schuylkill Haven.
And your name?
I'm Holly.
Okay, Holly, tell me a little bit about what these sashes and crowns are for.
Well, in Winter Carnival, in January, the Snowdrops, second and third graders go out and
be beautiful. What else do you do?
We represent Schuylkill County and Winter Carnival, and we go to parades, and we just greet everyone and wave.
And so how do you earn this title? What are the qualifications?
It's different for each age group. The Snowdrops, they do a fashion show, and they have a judge's reception, and they get judged on that, and then the final question at the end determines how they place or who they win. And
So you are a snowflake. You guys are little drops because you're so cute. So tell me about why you like being a little snowdrop.
Because you get to meet different people and you have so much fun being it.
And so why do you like it?
Because I meet different kinds of people from all the areas and I have fun.
And you have to be outgoing, right?
Yeah.
What else do you want to say? Are you having fun today?
Yeah, this is a very great event, and I'm very fortunate about being with the Winter Carnival today.
Awesome, guys. All right, nice talking to you. You're all beautiful. You look great. Keep up the good work. Let's move it on down here. Ed, what are you talking to? Oh, I got one of these t-shirts last year. They're awesome. Let me hold one up. You talk about it.
Okay, Jasmine. This here is the official cruise shirt of the 19th annual Great Pottsville Cruise. We have the sponsors on the back, and on the front of the shirt, it's a picture of the West End Fire Company on West Market Street, and there's a 2002 Chevrolet Corvette on the front, which is the Fire Chief of Pottsville, Todd March's Corvette. And the FOP, the Fraternal Order of Police, are selling these as a fundraiser here today. How are the shirt sales going?
Flying off the shelves.
Flying off the shelves. Well, with all the people here, I'd say by the end of the night, they all should be gone.
I hope so.
Well,
Selling well.
Selling well. Okay.
Now I'm here joined with Dick Yingling. And Dick, let me just tell you, your beer, and I'm serious, is my absolute favorite. So what do you have to say about that? Dick. Uh-oh. Ladies, are you real?
I'm real.
Oh, great. Great. Now, you work at the brewery, and you actually give awesome tours, so tell me all about that.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, we give wonderful tours at the brewery. What's unique about our tours here at the brewery, you walk right through production, you're near conveyor belts, things like that. He loves a brewery as well, too. So it's an amazing tour. Tours are free, hour, sampling at the end, so it's a great, great tour.
Sampling! Do you know that I swear I love Yingling Lager and Yingling Lager Light?
Well, with that being said, let me give you a sticker.
Thank you so much. And so what are you doing here today?
We absolutely had about 450 people tour the brewery today. We're here giving out stickers for the car raffle. We're so happy to be here. This is the most fantastic event we've had, being the 19th car cruise. It is just wonderful. So Yingling's always been a sponsor, and so we continue to do that.
Will I find the real Dick Yingling here today?
Unfortunately, no. We had to bring cardboard Mr. Yingling right now because Dick's very busy right now making that beer. So unfortunately, he could not make it today. So I apologize. He tried.
Well, if he couldn't be here himself, you ladies were wonderful. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Take
care. Bye.
Okay, folks, we're here with a sponsor, a longtime sponsor of the Great Pottsville Cruise, is Schaefer's Harley Davidson from Warwicksburg, and they have a tent set up here. They have some very nice motorcycles, some clothing here, and I'm with Denise. Denise, tell us about your stand here and how it's going here today at the cruise.
Well, I have some information about motorcycles and some nice new Harley Davidsons here that everybody can check out, and a list of all the other ones that I have available at the store. And then I have some t-shirts for kids, ladies, and men. So a little something for everybody. I even have some Harley Davidson dog leashes with me today.
Okay, how are sales today?
Oh, very good. The street is full and the sun is shining, so that's nice to see.
That's great. And these motorcycles here, can you tell us a little bit? This red metallic one with red and black two-tone here, can you tell me what that one is?
Yeah, that's a 2011 Harley Davidson Limited, top of the line, cruise control, CD player, just everything you might want on a motorcycle for a short trip around town or a long trip. Very comfortable for the driver and the passenger. And it is pre-owned, so it has lots of chrome on it. So nice looking machine.
Very nice looking bike. The red metallic just stands out on that motorcycle. And this one here in front of us, what model is this one?
That's a Springer Softail. It has a Springer front end designed after an old Harley Davidson model. And that's also a two-tone and pretty much nice sporty look for riding around town.
Okay, Denise, well, enjoy the rest of the Great Pottsville Cruise, and I hope you have a lot of sales.
Thanks. Have a good day.
All right, this next vehicle is seriously tricked out to the max. I'm here with its owner, Dave Clues. Dave, what's going on right now with this car?
Well, what you're looking at is my 2006 Chrysler 300. As you may or may not know, I have 12-volt Dave's audio in Pottsville. So we do a lot of trick stuff, pimp my ride kind of things. This car, besides having the custom paint work on it and being dropped on 20s, as they say, also has 7 video screens in the car. There's one in each visor, there's one in the center console, one in each headrest of the front seats, and then 2 more in the trunk, so if you're sitting at a show, you can watch a movie while you're outside.
In the trunk. Okay, I need to know, do you pick up girls in this car? Is this what this is used for? Let's be honest.
Well, back when I was a younger guy, maybe, but my wife sure wouldn't want me doing that now. And it does attract a lot of attention because it's got the gangsta look to it, the two-tone paint, and then all the video. Yeah, the young ladies do like the car.
Why, is this your style? Why do you enjoy this type of vehicle?
Well, I kind of, I have a real passion for car audio, and wanted something that made a statement. So we came together and did this car up. The trunk, which was just shown, is all done. All the trim work inside is done in a black suede. So we keep that kind of cool and pimp my ride look happening.
Yeah, they have some competition, let me tell you. So let's talk about the color, the two-tone, the middle part here.
Sure. The champagne gold on top is the factory color. The lower section is called Candy Cobalt Blue by House of Colors. And then what appears as a wood grain section is also a House of Colors paint, and it's called Marbleized Orange paint. Kind of gives it a wood grain look to break up the body lines.
Do people come in and bring their cars to you and say, pimp it out?
Oh yeah, we get quite, not a lot, but every so often when somebody's got the financing available to do it, they'll come by and they'll say, they've seen my car. We don't do paint work, but they'll say, boy, the video and the audio, I want something that sounds good and is going to catch some eyes, and that's what we do, and that's what this car's all about.
All right, anything else you want to share with us about this awesome mobile?
Well, it's a national championship car on the stereo competition circuit. We'll be proving that again this September down here in Pottsville with a huge event, and I've got speakers that are imported from Sweden in the front. The amplifiers are also from there, and it's besides being a really sharp car. It's a great sounding car too.
All right, Dave, nice meeting you. Thanks for showing me your set of wheels.
Okay, folks, we're here with the Schuylkill Valley Corvette Club from Schuylkill Haven. They're a big sponsor of the Pottsville Cruise. They sponsored our band today, Shake, Rattle, and Soul. And I'm standing here beside a first-generation Corvette. This is a 1962 Corvette. It's owned by one of our members, Lee Ware of Pottsville. The Corvette started in 1953, and the first-generation car went from 1953 to 1962. With this being the last year of the first-generation Corvette, this is a beautiful Honduras maroon with black interior car with a 327, 340 horsepower, 4-speed. Just a great car, and the Corvette has evolved throughout the years. A side of it here is the car that's on the official cruise shirt this year. This is a 2002 Corvette. This is the 5th generation Corvette. This is what they call a C5. We got a beautiful red with torch red interior car here, and this is owned by our fire chief in Pottsville, Todd March. And going down the line here, the car aside of it, the two aside of it here, are the 6th generation Corvettes. This is a 2005 coupe, and aside of it is another 2005 coupe, which is owned by our Corvette Club president, Al Boris. Okay, and we're here with a new 2013 427 Corvette convertible. Many of you know the 427 engine in the Corvettes 1966 through 1969. And Chevrolet made a special car here to end the C6 Corvette production, and this is the new 427 convertible. It has the LS7 engine in, 427 cubic inch with 505 horsepower and a 6-speed. This car is finished in a new Midnight Race Blue, which is a 1-year only color, with a black leather interior. All of these cars come with a 6-speed manual transmission. And it is a special car because this will be the last year of this body style in the Corvette. The new C7 comes out for 2014. And folks, there's much more to come at the Great Pottsville Cruise. My co-host Jasmine's out here somewhere. We're going to throw it back to her next.
The 19th Annual Great Pottsville Cruise is brought to you in part by Town Drug Incorporated and Yorkville Drugstore, the littlest pharmacies with a big service. Town Drug at South Center Street, Pottsville. Yorkville Drug at 1822 West Market Street, Pottsville. And the Minersville Pharmacy, Front and Sunbury Streets in Minersville. Copycat Business Systems, located at 306 North Center Street in Pottsville. Copycat is Schuylkill County's largest locally owned dealer, offering the latest in office equipment and technology. Visit Copycat for your office equipment needs, including new and used copiers, fax machines, laser printers, and computers. Copycat offers sales of the latest technology, serviced by factory-trained technicians, and the lowest prices on toners for the latest makes and models. Copycat Business Systems, specializing in scanning and paper flow management. Let Copycat show you how to get more while spending less. CopycatBS.com or 622-5551. Maroon Sports Bar at 556 North Center Street, Pottsville, 628-4625. Great food, awesome atmosphere, and the history of the Pottsville Maroons. Pioneer Pole Builders, exceptional quality post frame buildings, planned and designed to perfectly suit your needs. 888-448-2505 on Route 183 in Schuylkill Haven. Simon Kramer Cancer Institute, bringing the hope of cyber knife technology to Schuylkill County. The care you need, the compassion you deserve. Close to home, 15 Alliance Street, New Philadelphia, 277-6218.
Imagination is the key to success. Today's market is full of advertising, and your business can easily get lost in the static. Now, more than ever, you need your business to have a clear signal to your customers. At Samson Productions, we specialize in producing high-quality, on-target videos that not only stand out on television, but also online. To develop the most attractive advertising for today's digital markets, Samson Productions combines superior editing, coloring, and animation with the best creative minds. Visit us online and find out why your next production should be a Samson production. Nothing's beyond our imagination.
Welcome back to the 19th Annual Great Pottsville Cruise. Joining me now, Les Davies, and he is actually from R&R Auto Group. And the car that Ed just showed you, well, you drove it here. So let's hear a little bit just more about it and why it is so special to showcase today.
Well, it's one of the limited anniversary editions of 427s in there. It's a 2013 with the new color that's out there. We had 3 of these in our showroom. Actually, we're down to 2 right now, this one and a black one. The car is just awesome and phenomenal to drive.
How many years, Les, have you been coming to the Great Pottsville Cruise?
We've been coming up here probably about 10, 12 years.
And, you know, every year I'm sure you bring amazing cars. So what are some of the cars you've brought here in the past?
Oh, actually, I usually just bring my car up here, which I have a 1957 Chevy 150 sedan that I, bought when I was 15 years old. We've had it in the family ever since, so we end up bringing that up here and cruise it. We actually had it up here this morning and then took it home and came back up with these.
How does it feel to own a car that you can bring to something like this and just show it off and be like, look what I have, it's awesome?
The neatest part of it is when the people, when they walk by it and they look at the car and that stuff, and when you get talking to the people, when they find out you've actually owned it for about 35 years, it's amazing to have a car that long.
And so why do you enjoy the cruise and what makes it so fun for you?
The cars, the people that are here, it's just fun to come up here and walk around and look at all the amazing time that people have put into these cars and the work that the guys that put this show on put into this. Nobody knows how hard it is for these guys to do this, but it's just amazing what they do to do this.
Absolutely. And this year, perfect weather, lots of people. Would you say it was a good turnout?
This was an unbelievable turnout. Over the years, it used to be in like 4-night fashion that they had it, so it was kind of really tough to meter what was here. Now you're looking at it when they have it on one night and you walk around and see all the people here, it's like unbelievable.
All right, well, Les, you've been great. Nice meeting you, and I guess we can go for a ride now.
Yep, we can go for a ride.
And now I am joined by these 3 handsome Pottsvillians, they say, Pottsvillians. So hello, can you introduce yourself, please?
My name's Bob Franza.
Vito Galley.
He won't loan me his comb.
You guys are characters. What's your name, sir?
Johnny Short.
All right, now you're all from Pottsville. You said you've been coming here for years, so why do you come? What is so amazing about this?
We grew up in this town. It was a good town to grow up in, and I just like old cars, just like us being old people, It was a great place to grow up in the 50s, so it's nice to see 50s, 60s cars.
What kind of cars are your favorite that you have been seeing?
Anything before 55.
All right. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. So tell me about what you enjoy about the Great Pottsville Cruise.
The cruise? Well, this is nice. In the beginning, they had the actual cruise where cars were driving around and people would cheer them on and stuff like that. And I thought maybe it would be a downside having it this way, but this is nice.
Yeah, it's awesome. So what are some of the cars you try to look for?
50s. My favorite is the late 30s, but I like the 50s.
Okay, great. And how about you? What do you look for?
New cars.
So you are the odd man out, basically.
I like new cars.
And what do you think about that?
The old cars are real nice.
He says he likes
the Chevys are great. The 54s, the 57s, even back to some of the 39s, things like that. But they're expensive to own. They're a pain.
Okay. So do you guys have any of your own kind of hot rods?
No, not me.
I wish. Of course, I was out in Wisconsin visiting my relatives, and I was driving around in a 39 Chevy, an original.
Yeah.
Wow.
We were just in North Carolina visiting friends driving in a 52 Merc and a 46 Ford. So it was really, really exciting to be in an old car. Those were cars.
How long have you 3 gentlemen been friends?
Well, me and him there was no kindergarten. We went first grade, me and him. I met him in a horror, no.
That's 65 years
Great
ago. He and I have been
school, great
together
school.
65 years.
65 years, so it just shows you what Pottsville has to offer, number one. Number two, this event brings friends together, and I'm sure you could even meet new friends.
That's why we're here, because you bump into a lot of old friends.
Well, folks, I found my co-host here admiring this beautiful 38 Ford Coupe. Jasmine, how about this car?
It's absolutely beautiful, and I am so loving the white, the two-tone seats. Red and white also were my high school colors. I mean, this is a little bit more maroon, but I'm feeling my high school colors right now.
Well, I went to Pottsville High School, and we were called the Crimson Tide, so it's my high school colors too, crimson and white.
Awesome, all right. So who is the owner of this gorgeous car?
Well, the owner of this car's name is Dave Matthews. Now, I don't know if this is Dave Matthews from the Dave Matthews Band or not, but Dave's right aside of us. And Dave, I see 3 carburetors on there, aftermarket air conditioning. Tell us about your car.
Well, 38 Ford Standard, they called it the ugly year for Ford. And I guess they used to throw the front ends away and put some other year on to make them look good. This car was started by a gentleman, his first name was Bob, I can't tell you his last name, and he died of leukemia. And so I tried to finish the car the way that he would want it done. Basically, the car did not have suicide doors from the factory, so I suicided the doors, made rocker panels for the bottom underneath the doors, louvered the hood, on the back fenders. Basically, I cut the tail end off the fenders and then did what they call bob the fenders. It's got a power trunk, air conditioning like for my wife so she can be comfortable when we go on long trips and stuff. So it's a lot of fun.
Is this your first time at the Great Pottsville Cruise?
Yep, first time here.
Will you be coming back next year?
Oh, it was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, Jasmine, it's a beautiful car in this beautiful color and with the wide white walls. Everything just flows together. And I also see that it was a trophy winner. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, the guys stopped a little while ago and told me they picked it, and that's always flattering. So we came to have fun and had that. And when you get recognized too, that's icing on the cake.
What do you think, Jasmine?
I don't know. I love icing. No. What I want to know is what is your favorite part about this car? Because you have put so much work into it. So what is your favorite part?
Favorite part for me is driving it. So many people walked up today and asked me if it came up on a trailer, and if it's on a trailer, it's stolen. So we drive it everywhere we go. So all that time building it, the fun is now when you get to come to places like this and we get to see the town and meet the people, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, thank you for sharing with us. It was great meeting you. Dave Matthews, I need an autograph. If you thought that I was going to come to the Great Pottsville Cruise and not find a group of Chihuahuas, you were wrong. Right now, I am with 3 gorgeous Chihuahuas. They're absolutely beautiful. This one's Buttercup. I don't know the other one's names, but we're going to find out right now. And they're growling at you. So, okay. Hello. What is your name?
Pat Cause.
Pat. So we actually have something in common. We are both Chihuahua lovers.
Yes, I know I am.
So why do your dogs enjoy the Great Pottsville Cruise?
Oh, they just like to be out and ride around, and I mean, they can't have it any better, you know. They know when they have it good.
I bet the way that some people react to these cars is the way that I'm reacting to your dogs right now.
Oh, yeah. And the people that are here for the cars are reacting to my dogs in a positive way.
In a positive way. And so let's talk about what kind of cars you enjoy seeing here at the Great Pottsville Cruise.
Well, actually, I'm a Monte Carlo fan. So I have a Dale Earnhardt number 3 Monte Carlo myself. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I was a car nut, not so much anymore since I got older, but you know, I turned to dogs instead.
All right. And so you're from Cressona, so this is in your neck of the woods. Why is this so great for the community?
Oh, it just brings everybody together, and everybody has a good time, and
everybody. Are they saying out of the cars or out of the Chihuahuas? I think the Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Why have 3? Because I have 1. Why have 3 dogs?
Well, I'll tell you, it started out sadly, actually. I got the one, Willie, he's the oldest, he's 6. My husband passed away of pancreatic cancer. So I got him to be my buddy. And then, of course, Willie needed a partner, so then I got Tootsie, which she's a Chiweenie.
Chiweenie!
Yeah. She's a Chihuahua weenie dog.
Oh my goodness.
And then, of course, they were buddies. And then when I saw her, well, I just had to get her.
I know, and if you ever need a babysitter, I will give you my number.
You do that.
We're gonna get back to why we're supposed to be here, of course, looking at cars, but thanks for the stop. You made my day, and I love them all. Thanks, nice meeting you. All right, back to the cars. Come on, guys.
All right, Jasmine, how about this car here? We got pearl white and like a maroon or a wine color. It's a 41 Chevy. We have the owner here, and I see you're from Hanover, Pennsylvania. So you drove quite a ways to come here to the Great Pottsville Cruise today.
Yes, we did.
And how are you enjoying this?
It's a very nice event. It's one of the better ones we've been to.
Yes, it's this is the first year that we've expanded it, our Saturday deal. We used to have a rolling cruise, and we rolled it all into one. But tell us about your car here. It's a very interesting color combination and what it's about.
Well, it has a 400 Pontiac engine in it. We bought it out of Texas, sight unseen. We have done a little work to it. We put different mags on it, and we just like to travel around in it. And it's, we travel almost every weekend somewhere.
Jasmine, when I was asking him about his car, the wife says it's his car, but it was my money to restore it.
It doesn't get any funnier than that, I'll tell you that. So why call it Fat Daddy?
That refers to the fenders back in the starting 1940 through the end of 48. All the fenders, you'll notice, are great big compared to the 30s when they're smaller, and then into the 50s.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful, and your wife is a character herself.
Thank you.
The 19th Annual Great Pottsville Cruise is brought to you in part by Brewers Outlet, all your beverage needs in one place. 30 North Claude A. Lord Boulevard, Pottsville. Home of the Pennsylvania Lottery. The one-stop beverage stop. Brewers Outlet. The Coney Island Restaurant, 2290 West Market Street in Pottsville. A great place for your favorite food and drinks. Open 24 hours a day. Tavern open 7 days a week. The area's best dogs, burgers, and wings. 622-7722. McNulty Building Supplies. Whether it's a kitchen, a bathroom, or carpeting for your home. See the experts at McNulty Building Supplies. 2723 Pottsville, Minersville Highway. 12-volt Dave Audio. Sales, service, and installation. 2004 West Market Street in Pottsville. 628-4561. 12-volt Dave's Audio. Jerry's Northeast Auto Sales. Route 61 South in Pottsville. 622-9510. They have your next car.
I used to think that me and my dad were just building a car. I realize now that it was a lot more than that.
That's the one, bud. Okay, come here. What's this guy right here? You know what that is?
Find the parts you need at Harry's You Pull It. Visit us online at wegotused.com to shop our yard, or visit us at one of our 3 locations in Pennsburg, Allentown, and Hazleton.
Welcome back to the 19th Annual Great Pottsville Cruise. I'm Jasmine Brooks, your host, joined by my co-host, Ed Hurst, and we are here at this beautiful car, and you're going to tell us all about it because you picked this one out. You said, let's go see this. You love it.
That's right. This is a beautiful 64.5 Ford Mustang. This car, whoever restored this car took a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of money. Car's finished in red with a matching red interior with a black vinyl hardtop. It's got a 260 engine under the hood. Great attention to detail under this car. I see when they restored it, they used all correct components. They have the original type Ford radiator hoses on it, the right color gold on it. It's a 260 cubic inch engine, automatic transmission. It's got the factory Ford Mustang wheels on it, the factory Ford decal stripe on the bottom. Somebody spent a lot of time and a lot of money on this vehicle.
Ed, you have me fooled. 64.5, what does that mean?
Well, the Mustang came out in the last half of 1964, so they called it a 64.5.
Oh, I like it, I like it. All right, it's from Bryce Bartle. He lives in Snydertown, I believe, and it is absolutely beautiful. And so, now what, explain the top. Okay, it's not a convertible.
No, back in the 60s, vinyl tops became a big thing, and what they did was they offered them in a variety of colors, mostly black and white, but they did have some colors to match the cars, and this one has a black vinyl top, which is periodically correct for that time frame, and they finished them off in stainless trim around it, and it sort of broke the car up and gave it its own unique look to the car, but I just can't say enough about this Mustang. This is a beautiful car.
And it matches your shirt today.
It matches your dress.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, let's move over here, Ed. Now, looking over here, we're gonna actually see a newer Mustang. And they're totally different. This Mustang over here is, what is this, brand new? Let's see here. What year are we looking at here? Do we know?
By my guess, it's probably a 2010 or 2011 Mustang. This one here is a GT CS, and the CS stands for California Special. Okay. Ford had, back in the day, they made Mustangs and they had a California Special, and Ford came back out with this car sort of like a lot of the retro cars came out, and it has the stripes, and it was a GT California Special, and as you can see, it does have similar lines from the original Mustang. This car's a real nice white with a two-tone black and titanium interior, and the Mustang wheels with the signature pony on the center cap, like the vehicle aside of us here, and of course, this Mustang has the modern comfort creatures, air conditioning, electric windows, satellite radio. So you're getting the old, the first, and the new.
And that's what I wanted to ask you, your opinion, new versus old, especially with the Mustangs. What's your thoughts?
Well, I used to be an old car guy, but you just can't beat modern technology. I know that probably most people would disagree with that, but you can't beat these new cars. You get in them, you can turn the air conditioning on, the satellite radio, you can drive down the road, they're fast, they're safe, they handle. This generation car here is a great car for its time. It's great to come to events like this, use it on the weekend, but for practical everyday use, the new Mustang is the way to go.
Absolutely. All right, well, I'm definitely feeling this. Now, I am gonna try to stop this man. Excuse me, sir. Hello, can I talk to you? I would love to come talk to you. What are you? I'm gonna come around here. I stopped him in his tracks. Literally, his name is, I think it's Michael Potts from Pine Grove. Are you Michael Potts?
Yes, I am.
He is Michael Potts. Michael Potts, tell me about what you're cruising down in right now.
I'm cruising a 1967 Plymouth Belvedere 2. It's powered by a 500-inch stroker, a 600 horsepower, automatic transmission.
So what is this car all about?
This is all about everyday driving.
Do you drive this on the road daily?
Yes, I do.
That is awesome, Michael Potts. Okay, so tell me, why this car? Why is this your car? What makes it so special?
I've always been a Mopar guy. I grew up at a Mopar dealership. My family owned a Chrysler Plymouth dealership as long as I've been around.
How about the color? And it does match, interior and exterior do match. Tell me about the color.
This is the color it was when I bought it. I had repainted it, had the interior done to match. It's just a pretty popular color I seem to like the best.
All right, well, thank you so much, and I think we're gonna get a look under the hood because that's what it's all about, right, guys? Okay, so are we trying to open this up right here? Up, and ta-da! Beautiful. Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, I helped them put it together. It's
all right.
500 cubic inch, 440 Mopar, has 600 horsepower.
Does that mean it's fast?
It's fast.
It's fast. How fast are we talking here?
Well, it can lift the front tires off the ground when we got good tires on the back.
Whoa, does fire shoot out?
No.
That would be cool though, right?
It would be.
And why is this car so special? What do you like about this car?
Well, it's not a pony car. I like its boxy style. It's mid-60s.
All right, very nice.
It's like vintage drag car stuff.
Okay, very nice. Thank you so much. Ed, what are your thoughts?
It's just a great old Mopar from a blast from the past. I see they have Potts Chrysler Plymouth on. That was the Chrysler Plymouth dealer down in Pine Grove there on Route 125. It's just a great old car, something you just get in and probably can burn the tires from block to block.
Ed, he says that it can go so fast the front tires lift up.
Lift up, yep. It's got a lot of torque to it, and it just takes off and goes, and that's what it was all about in that era of car. How fast you could get from here to the next corner.
And what about the noise, like the sound of the car? It has a good sound.
Yes, of course, sounds like it's got a good cam in it, exhaust, probably some big pistons in there. I mean, it's just dying here to take off and scream down the road.
That's right. All right, well, let's go check out some more hot rods. Thank you to Michael Potts. We stopped him right in his tracks. I guess we better put this down. I'm not going to do that, but thank you. This car, well, it's not a car. It's actually a, what would you call this?
Chevy Blazer.
A Chevy Blazer. This Chevy Blazer is amazing. It caught my eye from so far away, and actually the owner is from my neck of the woods, so that's pretty cool. So Ed, what are your thoughts on this car?
Well, the first thing that stands out is the purple color and the purple interior. You don't see many people doing purple on a truck, but like you said, it was like a big Hot Wheels car, like it should be on an orange track going downhill when we first seen it.
I know, and you know, you think of purple, I don't know, maybe as a feminine color. No way, Jose. This is bad to the bone.
That's right. You know, purple's in fashion. Purple and orange are the hot colors this summer in fashion. But this vehicle just stood out. I saw it earlier today when they pulled into Jerry's. And you talk about a car like you're there, and you turn your head. It's just an eye catcher. You immediately focus on it.
So what are some of the things that you like about this?
The lift kit in it, the chrome, the convertible canvas top you could take off. We're sitting here in the tailgate. You could have a party back here. We got some audio. We got everything going on, but I'm sure the owner could tell you more about it.
Absolutely. Let's talk to the man behind the wheels. Your name, sir?
Gilbert Petrasky.
All right, and you are from Shamokin?
Yep.
Okay, tell me a little bit about this set of wheels.
Oh, I built it myself about 16 years ago. Everything in it, except the interior, I done myself. Paint, engine, bodywork, lift, everything I done myself.
I always like to know if you use this car. Are these cars that sit in your garage and you show off, or do you take this out?
I show it off. I don't take it out the mountain anymore. I used to go out the mountain, but I show it off a lot, as much as I can.
What are some of the, you know, reactions you get from people who see this set of wheels?
Cool truck, nice truck, big truck, yeah.
And also, the top comes off, this cloth top.
Yeah, it comes off.
How's the stereo system?
Mediocre. I'm talking to Dave's Audio about getting some new stuff in it.
See, this is all about networking. You make new friends, you pimp up your ride a little bit, and actually, how did you come up with the purple color? Why go purple?
I was gonna do it lime green, and my buddy painted his lime green, so I went with the purple.
Oh, what a copycat.
Lime green in the flames, so yeah.
And so you put a lot of work into it, and how does it feel to come and show it off here at the Great Pottsville Cruise?
It's awesome. It's awesome to come to the Pottsville Cruise. There's nothing better than cruising around and having all the people look at your vehicle and saying, hey, cool truck, and I love it. I could have went to Bloomsburg today, but I ended up here because we like the cruise.
Is this very loud, I would imagine?
No.
Oh, it's not loud. No exhaust?
Oh, it has exhaust on it, yeah.
But you know how like some of the big trucks are like vroom vroom? No, not this one?
Yeah, it's kind of loud. Not as loud as some, but it's right in there.
Is there anything else that you want to add that, is it 100% exactly how you want it?
Oh, there's a lot of things you can do to it to make it better. Coil over shocks, bigger lift. Then I couldn't get it in my garage.
All right, well, thank you so much. So it seems as though, Ed, these cars they could be projects for the rest of your life. You can always do something to them.
Oh, absolutely. They keep getting better and better with technology, and more things keep coming out. And as long as you have deep pockets, you got to keep feeding it. I mean, like he said, he's going to go out and check out 12-volt Dave and get a system in it, and maybe some video and some lights, and who knows, you know, it just never ends.
Now, do you ever see cars come here multiple years in a row with changes?
Oh, yes, absolutely. You'll see the cars that people bought the fix-up, and you'll see them in various stages of how they've restored them. Then you'll see like the custom cars. Well, my car started out as this, and now I've added more and more things, more chrome, more video, more audio, different wheels and tires. Maybe I changed the color, did the inside, and that's what it's all about. I mean, people come here to show their car off, like he just said, and try to win a trophy, and I see this was another trophy winner.
Awesome, and what kind of trophy did you win?
Wildest and most unique paint job.
Now that is the wildest and most unique paint job, and are you proud?
I am very proud of that.
And you know what? Thank God that your friend did the lime green. You got the purple and you won.
Yeah, that's great.
Your friend with the lime green doesn't have an award.
No.
All right, we're gonna go check out some more cars. Thank you so much, and maybe I'll see you driving around my town since we're neighbors.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, sounds good. Let's go check out more.
Okay. Okay, Jasmine, we're here with a 1969 Camaro Z28, finished in Daytona yellow with the black rally stripes on, with the rare white houndstooth interior, with the 302 V8. This is a very rare car. We're here with the owner of it, and what can you tell us about this?
It's all original, numbers matching. I got it up in Syracuse, New York, about 1992, and it's been completely torn apart and redone.
And I've seen you at the Pottsville Cruise before. You come every year?
Pretty much, yes.
You enjoying it today with the new format we've had?
I do like it. A lot of vehicles, I'm really impressed.
A lot of vehicles you haven't seen before too, which is good.
Yes, yes.
And Jasmine was impressed here with the little Camaro on the radiator here. I'll let her tell you about that.
Absolutely, I love how you go all into this. You are here sporting a Camaro t-shirt, okay? And tell us a little about this little, I mean, not many people can say, hey, not only do I have the real thing, well no, it would be the opposite. Most people can say they have a little bit of a replica, but not the real thing.
That's correct. That actually is two cars made into one. The one had the interior, the other one, the exterior was right. And all the little kids like that. Yeah. So, you know, every little kid that comes by, they just love the little car.
And so where are you from?
I'm from Cressona.
Okay, so this is your neck of the woods. Why do you enjoy the Great Pottsville Cruise, and what makes it so special to you?
All the cars. I like how big it is. It's pretty much the home area. It's just a good time, everybody to get out with their cars.
And so when people come up to check out your set of wheels, you know, what is their expression and how do they act?
Most everybody tells me they like it.
Yeah.
They say it's very clean.
Yeah.
But they like that it's yellow. You don't really see many yellow ones around.
So do you take this on the street a lot?
I do, I drive it a lot.
That's great. I can always appreciate, you know, when people, you know, actually use the car because that's how you can really enjoy it, right?
I do. I take it out all the time.
Well, that's the most important. So thanks so much for showing off your great set of wheels, and I might have to take that little chewy car with me, okay?
We can negotiate that.
We can negotiate. Oh, we will. This next vehicle is absolutely awesome. We're just taking a walk down cruising down memory lane, actually. Now, I'm with Dave Sayer. He is the owner. He is from Reading, but I can't say this whole name. There's a lot to this. Okay, so this is a
1955 Mercury Meteor sedan delivery.
And this car's awesome, and it's definitely pretty cool on your shirt, too. I like it better.
Thank you.
Dave, tell me about this car.
It's built in Canada, one of 228. Quite customized. A lot of custom features on it.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the color you chose and why.
Well, the color, the turquoise was the color it was originally when I purchased it. The entire car was that color. 3 years ago, we redid the whole thing and then put the pearl white, you know, on it. Then we kept the color, changed the interior, new motor.
Now listen, there's no windows. So explain this look and this model.
Well, it's a sedan delivery. There were no windows on a sedan delivery.
Okay. So they would put things in it to take places.
Correct.
Oh, Jasmine. Okay, so why does this car, you know, why is it so special to you, and why are you, you know, why is it your style?
I don't know.
It's certainly unique, you know?
Definitely. I have another car that I take to shows, but I sooner take this one. I mean, I've got the most money into this, and you know, it's just fun to drive. It's so, like you say, unique.
So what are people saying about your car today?
Oh, they just love it. I mean, I get compliments on the airbrushing, on the paint job itself. You know, the way the colors are blended together.
Now, writing on it, cruising down memory lane, and putting a picture, that just makes it so much more interesting.
When I purchased it, it already had graphics on the side, cruising down memory lane. And when we redid the car, we decided to keep it that way because everybody knew it by that. Yeah. So we just changed, you know, how, you know, the lettering was.
Well, it's actually absolutely awesome. So Dave, nice meeting you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go find my partner Ed over here talking to some people. Let's go check him out, see what he has to say. Ed, I'm losing you. What do you think of this awesome set of wheels?
Unbelievable. The color is a 50s Ford color. You saw a lot of 50s Fords were painted this color, but I love the matching seats in it, how they did the inserts to outer color and just finished it off nice. And the mural of the vehicle itself, very nicely done. The dice on the mirror is a 50s symbol, and I mean, it's just really a neat car.
What do you think how they, on some of these vehicles, they have the, you know, the sayings on them, the names on them. They really customize these cars.
Yes, they do. Everybody individualizes their car the way they want it. Like this car here with the mural on it and the seats and the back of it. And I like the barn door, the way it opens in the back. And it's just a cool car, and it represents a great era in automotive history in the 50s.
Now, Ed, you're my go-to guy. You tell me all I need to know about all these cars. And I don't mean to sound, you know, does that door open?
Yes, it does.
Can we, where's the handle over? Let's take a look, guys. There's no actual handle on this door. So how would you go about opening this?
It'll either open from the inside, or the owner might install the remote that you'll click it and the door will pop open. But as you see, there's no handle or lock on this side of the car. So you can probably push a button.
Okay, can you push a button? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can push a button.
I am so glad I asked. See, my questions aren't stupid. Okay.
No, they're not.
So you have to open it from the inside?
Or remote control, like I just did.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, it's beautiful. So before we head to break, I want to say thanks to Mayor Riley, thanks to the community of Pottsville, and everybody who made this Pottsville cruise possible. We're having a great time here in downtown Pottsville, and we'll be right back.
The 19th Annual Great Pottsville Cruise is brought to you in part by Ken's Tires. We're here for your automobile needs with 3 convenient locations in Cressona, Frackville, and Pottsville. Ken's Tires, serving the area for over 32 years. Yuengling Brewery, America's oldest brewery, 5th and Mongatonga Street in Pottsville. Yuengling Light Lager, rethink your light beer. Subway, eat fresh, 314th North Center Street in Pottsville, 628-5070. Alpine Builders, building supplies you trust from neighbors you know. Call Alpine Building Supply, 739-4606. Cash and Trading, 16 North Center Street, Pottsville. Check cashing, money orders, instant cash, buying gold and diamonds, plus loans and prepaid phone time. 622-2500.
In life, it's good to be informed with information that matters to you. Local news, local sports, local shows in one app. Get the latest updates wherever you are, instantly. Full newscasts and shows, live traffic updates, school closings. Download it on Google Play. Search SSP TV and get updated.
Okay, folks, we're back here at the Great Pottsville Cruise. Here's a beautiful, beautiful 49 Pontiac Tin Woody Wagon, finished in a really cool shade of green with a wood exterior, with a surfboard on the top. That's the wood's perfect on. It's all ready to go to the beach. We got some of the modern things with the car. We got a small block Chevy, it looks like, in it. We got some chrome wheels and stuff. And I'm here with the owner, Rodney Updegrove. He's always had some really cool cars. And tell us about this one.
Yeah, this is a 49 Pontiac Tin Woody Wagon. Has a Camaro drivetrain in, 79 Camaro rear, 2-port injected motor. We kept the body mostly the same except for French in the headlights. All the woodwork was done by my father and I, and the interior was done by Ray's Upholstery in Schuylkill Haven. It's actually the original seat, put on a power seat chassis. and it's a pretty cool ride.
It sure is. You know, I'm just noticing here, I see the roof. It's a two-tone green. The roof's a different shade of green.
It is. It's actually DuPont Fleet colors, and the roof is a darker green. And we did the surfboard racks in the wood grain, and it's a vintage 1960s surfboard on the roof.
Are you enjoying the Great Pottsville Cruise?
Fantastic job. I love the changes they made this year, and we're looking forward to next year already.
Yes, and boy, you got the prime spot of the lot here.
I got lucky. I asked them for a safe spot, and they accommodated me well.
Well, that's good. I'm going to toss it over here to Jasmine.
All right, that's right. I am loving life right now in this beautiful set of wheels, and the surfboard's ready to go, and I'm ready to go to the beach. This would be perfect to take on vacation. Now, guess what? This has won an award, but not just any award, the Mayor's Award. Hello, I think that that's pretty good. It's beautiful inside just like it is outside, and in fact, not only, hello, a matching purse, a matching Pontiac purse. Isn't this something else? Beautiful. So get over here, car owner, and tell me, what's with this matching purse in here?
Well, that's made by Trophy Queen, and I do buy my wife matching purses for every car we ever own, so this happens to be the Pontiac purse.
So what makes this car so special, and why do you love it so much?
Well, it's just different. We built the car from 2006 to 2009, and so far we haven't seen another Pontiac Tin Woody ever since.
And so, tell me about the surfboard on top. Does that give it the extra flavor, or is it a part of the car?
The surfboard is an actual vintage 1960s longboard. It's 9'6" long, and this long roof needs a longboard. We just put it on this past year and love the look.
What are people saying to you when they come see this car?
Well, they can't believe it's a Pontiac, number one, and the kids, old to young, just absolutely love the car.
And the color, what is it called, and why did you go for this one?
Well, the color, I honestly don't know the exact name of it, but it's a two-tone green, and it was a DuPont Fleet series, and we just decided to give the roof a little bit of a different exterior with the visor, and it just looks cool with the wood.
All right, well, how do I look?
Oh boy, this is a tough question, but you look
ready
great.
to go to the beach.
You look great.
You're supposed to say ready to go to the beach. Doesn't this just feel like a vacation car?
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, well, thank you so much. I'm taking the purse. Bye.
Okay, folks, we just rolled up Center Street here, and this beautiful purple 37 Ford popped right out at me. And being a convertible, and I'm a convertible guy, I had to stop. And we have the owner here, and your name is?
Bob Daniels.
And Bob, where are you from?
Westchester, Pennsylvania.
So you came quite a ways to come up here to the Great Pottsville Cruise. Tell us a little bit about your car. I love the color and the gray top and the gray inside.
Well, I love it too, to be very honest with you. What I have, you mentioned the convertible. It's a hardtop convertible. I take and I have to watch the weather forecast, because if I take the top off, I can't put it on. I have a lift in my garage that lifts it right up and stores it in the ceiling and everything.
So you really got to watch for weather. If there's any chance of rain, it's got to stay on. What are you sporting under the hood here?
I have a 383 stroker engine with a 4-barrel carburetor. It runs supposedly around 400. I've never had it on a dyno.
Okay.
And it's got central air conditioning. It's got power steering, power brakes, so it's like a new car.
Yes, it's got the look of the old and the modernization of the new here. What do you have, Boyd Coddington wheels on this car?
Yes, Boyd Coddington wheels, 18-inch in the front and 22 in the back.
Well, it's a real beauty, and I hope you're enjoying your day here at the Great Pottsville Cruise.
I sure am, thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot. And now we're going to go to my great co-host here, Jasmine.
All right, now joining me right now, wait a second, we got to find somebody. Hello, excuse me, sir. What is your name?
Steve Snyder.
Steve Snyder, and where are you from, Mr. Snyder?
I'm from Pine Grove.
Pine Grove. Tell me about your set of wheels right here.
Well, it's a 66 Corvette. It's an original 427 car. It's sort of a barn find that I picked up a couple years ago. Kind of put it back together enough that you can drive it and have some fun with it.
Okay, and so it's brown. That's a unique color.
Yeah, it's brown. It would have been my first choice of colors, but it was apparently the thing back in the 70s. Not a factory color, but apparently a popular color at the time.
And so why is this car so special to you?
Well, I had one like this about 15 years ago. I lost it in a garage fire, and I just happened to come across one that was pretty much an identical model to the one I lost in the fire, and so I didn't think I'd ever get another one. I just kind of stumbled upon it.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Snyder. It was great meeting you, and you have a great set of wheels, so have fun. All right, we're gonna find more people to talk to at this. Whoa, very, very loud. Hi, sir, you wanna talk to me? What's your name?
Carl.
Carl, and Carl, where are you from?
I'm from Pottsville.
Are you proud to be, what do they say, a Pottsvillian?
Yes.
Tell me about why you come here. Is this your first time, many times?
No, I've been to the car cruise many a times, and it's a great show that they put out.
So, Carl, what are some of the cars that you come here to see?
Oh, I come to see them all.
Do you like the trucks?
I like the Chevys.
The Chevys. He's
Yes,
a Chevy
I'm a
man. Oh, hello. I love your shirt, by the way. Silence, I'll kill you. If you don't know Ahmed, now you do. So tell me a little bit about, do you meet new friends? I mean, this is great to come here. You meet new people, meet new friends.
This is different this year that they don't have the cars going around town. It's a great turnout for everybody.
Yeah, a lot of people have showed up and came and supported.
Yes, yes.
Well,
I
Carl,
would support this anytime.
there you go. Carl, have a good time. We are going to keep talking to more people now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Over here, Ed, we have got to take a look at this car.
This one we just did.
We did?
How about this one?
Where have I been? Okay, this one comes all the way from Westchester, Pennsylvania, and I think the men sitting behind it are in charge of this car. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Tell us about your car.
Well, this is the 1927 Ford Roadster. Like you said, came from Westchester, Pennsylvania. It's got a 350 Chevy.
Okay. Now, what is that bird that I'm looking at?
That's just a logo for a company called Clay Smith Camshafts.
Okay, and so why is this car special to you? I mean, why do you love it?
I've always wanted a street rod.
Okay.
So this is just one of my dreams.
Now, how fast does this go?
Faster than I've had it.
Really? Okay, can it go over 100?
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Oh, very nice. Well, thank you so much. And why do you like the Great Pottsville Cruise? You drove here all the way from Westchester, so.
There's a lot of cars, a lot of good cars. It's in nice town atmosphere, and it's a nighttime show. I like that too.
Are you feeling the competition today?
I guess not, because I got a trophy.
All right, well, congratulations. All right, we'll see you guys later. There is so much more to come here at the Pottsville Cruise. We're going to show you lots more. My co-host, Ted, we're going to catch up with him, and we just did. And we will be right back.
The 19th Annual Great Pottsville Cruise is brought to you in part by Town Drug Incorporated and Yorkville Drugstore, the littlest pharmacies with a big service. Town Drug at South Center Street, Pottsville. Yorkville Drug at 1822 West Market Street, Pottsville. And the Minersville Pharmacy, Front and Sunbury Streets in Minersville. Copycat Business Systems, located at 306 North Center Street in Pottsville. Copycat is Schuylkill County's largest locally owned dealer, offering the latest in office equipment and technology. Visit Copycat for your office equipment needs, including new and used copiers, fax machines, laser printers, and computers. Copycat offers sales of the latest technology, serviced by factory-trained technicians, and the lowest prices on toners for the latest makes and models. Copycat Business Systems, specializing in scanning and paper flow management. Let Copycat show you how to get more while spending less. CopycatBS.com or 622-5551. Maroon Sports Bar at 556 North Center Street, Pottsville, 628-4625. Great food, awesome atmosphere, and the history of the Pottsville Maroons. Pioneer Pole Builders, exceptional quality post frame buildings, planned and designed to perfectly suit your needs. 888-448-2505 on Route 183 in Schuylkill Haven. Simon Kramer Cancer Institute, bringing the hope of cyber knife technology to Schuylkill County. The care you need, the compassion you deserve. Close to home, 15 Alliance Street, New Philadelphia, 277-6218.
Imagination is the key to success. Today's market is full of advertising, and your business can easily get lost in the static. Now, more than ever, you need your business to have a clear signal to your customers. At Samson Productions, we specialize in producing high-quality, on-target videos that not only stand out on television, but also online. To develop the most attractive advertising for today's digital markets, Samson Productions combines superior editing, coloring, and animation with the best creative minds. Visit us online and find out why your next production should be a Samson production. Nothing's beyond our imagination.
Welcome back, folks, and you see everything at the Great Pottsville Cruise. Right here, this car caught my eye. This is a 1972 Dodge Demon. Now, a lot of people would remember the Plymouth Duster from that era. Not too many might not remember the Dodge Demon because the Duster was more popular. And I'm here with Mike from Allentown. He has this really sharp white with blue 72 Demon with a 340 with a 4-speed in it. And Mike, tell us about your car. Did you buy it like this? Did you do it like this?
No, I done it, the whole car myself except paint it. It was painted by a friend of mine.
Well, he did a very nice job on the vehicle. And are you enjoying the Great Pottsville Cruise here?
Yes, we are.
That's good. Did you have to do any upholstery work to the car?
Yes, the seats were redone. The seats are out of a 74. It has bucket seats. Everything else is original to the car.
Did you rebuild the engine or do any performance upgrades to the motor?
It's a mild performance motor. It was all freshened up. It was originally a 6-cylinder car. Now it's a 344 speed.
Well, that's good. And enjoy your day here at the Great Pottsville Cruise, and we hope to see you back next year for the 20th.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, folks, we're here with a beautiful 70 Plymouth GTX in sublime green. You couldn't lose this car in a parking lot. It's sublime green with a black racing stripe, black vinyl top. I'm here with the owner, Rick. And what motor do we have under the hood here?
I got a Super Commando 440.
So we got some power there.
Yep, sure, lots of torque, power, yeah.
Did you do the car yourself? Did you purchase it this way? Or?
I purchased it this way from Steve White from Myerstown. He does Steve's transmission shop. Bought it off him, and all the body work and paint was done from Steve Ream. He's from Myerstown too.
Well, he did a nice job on it. It's a great color. I see we got some weld wheels on it.
Yep.
Are you enjoying your time here at the Great Pottsville
yeah,
Cruise?
This is the first time I was ever here at the Pottsville Cruise, and definitely come again.
Definitely coming again. Sure. Well, you have a great car here in a terrific color. I see you got the Sublime dice hanging from the mirror.
Good, a retro look.
And I see you have a Sublime chair to sit in. So you got the whole green thing going on here. Sure. So thanks for coming up to the Great Pottsville Cruise, and we hope to see you next year.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. We're going to go to Jasmine next. I think she has a cool car picked out, so we're going to throw it over to Jasmine.
Hey guys, look at this beautiful Ford Mustang 1969 Mach 1. That's what it is because Ed told me so. Ed, where are you anyways? You need to tell me all about this awesome car. It's absolutely beautiful, and guess what? The owner, Pottsville.
Well, we have here a 69 Ford Mustang Mach 1 351. Basically a very nice stock car. It has the spoiler on the back. It has the louver back window, which was a signature for the 69 Mustang. It's got the factory Mustang wheels on it. It's a 4-speed car, which is nice to see. It has the fold-down rear seat in it, the scoop on the hood pins, everything periodically correct for this car. The spoiler under the front of it. I mean, just a really, really cool, sleek Mustang here. And we didn't see many of these here today, and it's nice to see somebody took the time to restore this car back to what it should be, and it's just a cool, great car.
So what is exactly on the back windshield? Can you explain that to me?
That was a louver they put on there. The back window, the slope of the back window, like with cars behind you, with the lights at night would shine in there, and it was just a signature thing. You saw it on Mustangs, and in the aftermarket, people came out with it for several other cars with that type of back window, but it is what this car should have had back then in that time period.
Now also, the hood of the car is a different color, and that just gives it a pretty nice look, right?
Yes, the cars in the late 60s, 70s, the Mustangs, Chevelles, Camaros, the GTX that we just saw over there, they two-toned them with different schemes of racing stripes. Now, the Ford here painted basically almost the whole hood black, and the stripes wrapped around. The Chevelles and Camaros had 2 twin stripes that wrapped around. The Chryslers had a solid stripe, and it was just a periodically thing for that time frame for the car, but this is a very good example of a 69 Mustang Mach 1.
Well, I like what I see, and I think this guy, excuse me, mister, do you like this car?
Yes, I had a 67.
Why do you like this car so much?
Well, just I like the style, and I like the earlier years in the Mustangs.
Okay, and so what kind of cars here today at the Great Pottsville Cruise have you seen that really caught your eye?
Oh, the Rolls Royce up at the end.
Very beautiful, right?
But it didn't catch my wallet.
I don't think it catch.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna fly. I checked with my financial planner. He said, forget it. He says.
And so where are you from, sir?
Orwigsburg.
Oh, okay, awesome, beautiful community. And what's your name?
Frank.
Frank.
Yeah.
Do you have a last name, Frank?
Yeah. Yes, Kachurka.
Okay, well, it was great meeting you. You have a great. Oh, you have something else to say?
No. Thank you.
Okay, well, you keep admiring this car. I'm gonna let
bet.
you go. So, Ed, let's take a walk down. Kind of take one last look.
Yeah, we'll take a stroll down the street here and show the folks the cars and see what else we can find.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
The 19th Annual Great Pottsville Cruise is brought to you in part by Brewers Outlet, all your beverage needs in one place. 30 North Claude A. Lord Boulevard, Pottsville, home of the Pennsylvania Lottery, the one-stop beverage stop, Brewers Outlet. The Coney Island Restaurant, 2290 West Market Street in Pottsville. A great place for your favorite food and drinks. Open 24 hours a day. Tavern open 7 days a week. The area's best dogs, burgers, and wings. 622-7722. McNulty Building Supplies. Whether it's a kitchen, a bathroom, or carpeting for your home. See the experts at McNulty Building Supplies. 2723 Pottsville, Minersville Highway. 12-volt Dave Audio. Sales, service, and installation. 2004 West Market Street in Pottsville. 628-4561. 12-volt Dave's Audio. Jerry's Northeast Auto Sales. Route 61 South in Pottsville. 622-9510. They have your next car.
I used to think that me and my dad were just building a car. I realize now that it was a lot more than that.
That's the one, bud. Okay, come here. What's this guy right here? You know what that is?
Find the parts you need at Harry's U-Pull-It. Visit us online at wegotused.com to shop our yard or visit us at one of our 3 locations in Pennsburg, Allentown, and Hazleton.
All right, now we're back. And what a car to come back to. This car caught my eye. It's a 1996 Mustang GT. It started out as a convertible, and we added a lot of custom features on this. We have the Lamborghini doors that lift up. We have a tonneau cover here to cover the back seat, sort of like a Corvette convertible. We got some really cool tricked out wheels on it. Comes into some flaring with some very, very tastefully done custom paint that changes colors here. Custom seats in it, and my lovely co-host here is enjoying every bit of the interior of it. And what do you think, Jasmine?
I feel like I'm in a rocket ship.
Feel like you're in a rocket ship. Well, we're going to bring in the owner of this fabulous customized Mustang, and your name is?
Wayne Swartz.
And where are you from, Wayne?
Plymouth.
Plymouth, PA, up there in Luzerne County, up there in the Wilkes-Barre area. Tell us about your car. Did you build this?
Actually, yeah, I bought it all. It was just all plain Jane, and I started a couple years ago and just took off from there. You know, a little bit of paint, then I added the suicide doors and ground effects, and did a little bit of interior work, some sound.
You got the whole package going on here. Are you enjoying your day here at the Great Pottsville Cruise?
Oh, love it, love it. This is the best day that I've had so far. I go to a lot of car shows, but this is absolutely the best one I've been to so far.
Well, I hope you come back next year for the 20th. We got a lot of things in store for the 20th anniversary show next year.
Definitely, definitely.
Okay, well, what a car, folks. I mean, the paint, the wheels, everything. It is. You will not be seen duplicated. You won't see another one of these Mustangs going down the road like this. We're here with a beautiful 1977 Chevy short box pickup truck. You don't see many of these left on the road. A lot of them rusted out, but here's somebody that preserved one, restored it, painted it, jacked it up, hot rodded it up. It's like a whole potpourri into one. And I'm here with the owner, and your name is?
Charles.
Charles, tell us a little bit about your truck.
It's a 77. I'm the third owner. There's only 81,000 original miles on it. The body was completely done with all new sheet metal by the previous owner. I just did a lot of the bolt-on, so I can't take the credit for the paint and body work. But that's about it. Everything was redone on it from front to back.
I see, what are we sporting, a 350 small block in there?
Yep, 350 with a mild cam intake, 4-barrel headers, 4-inch exhaust.
I'm sure in these times of high gas prices, it probably likes to drink a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably getting about 5 to 6 miles a gallon.
So we're not cruising this around too much on the street?
No, we have a little addition to the family. She keeps us busy, so this is only coming out on rare occasions.
And are you enjoying your day here at the Great Pottsville Cruise?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've been coming every year.
You got a great spot here with the band playing behind you. You're right here at one of the main intersections and a lot of cool cars.
Yep. It's a good event. I come every year and I hope it continues.
Well, we hope to see you next year at the 20th Great Pottsville Cruise.
We'll be here.
Thank you.
Well, the night is coming to a close here in downtown Pottsville. We're at the 19th annual Pottsville Cruise. I'm Jasmine Brooks. Joining me all day, my co-host, Ed Hurst. Ed, you've been here since the get-go, so this year a little bit of changes, but what did you think overall?
Overall, the changes were good. We had a great response of the people coming out. Lots of cars, more than we expected. We filled the streets up. It was just a great day here. We saw a variety of different vehicles, and overall it was a success. And we got to thank some people here. We have to thank Mayor Riley, the Pottsville Police Department, the City of Pottsville, the Pottsville street workers, the Pottsville Lions Club, the Pottsville Cruise Committee, Pottsville Pride, for all their help, all the people that came out to make this the success it is. And next year will be our 20th year, and we hope to see everybody back. So we had a great time here. And for Samsung Productions, I'm Ed Hurst.
And I'm Jasmine Brooks from Pottsville, downtown Pottsville. Good night.
In life, it's good to be informed with information that matters to you. Local news, local sports, local shows in one app. Get the latest updates wherever you are, instantly. Full newscasts and shows, live traffic updates, school closings. Download it on Google Play. Search SSP TV and get updated.
Imagination is the key to success. Today's market is full of advertising, and your business can easily get lost in the static. Now, more than ever, you need your business to have a clear signal to your customers. At Samsung Productions, we specialize in producing high-quality, on-target videos that not only stand out on television, but also online. To develop the most attractive advertising for today's digital markets, Samsung Productions combines superior editing, coloring, and animation with the best creative minds. Visit us online and find out why your next production should be a Samsung production. Nothing's beyond our imagination.
I used to think that me and my dad were just building a car. I realize now that it was a lot more than that.
That's the one, bud. Okay, come here. What's this guy right here? You know what that is?
Find the parts you need at Harry's U-Pull-It. Visit us online at WeGotUsed.com to shop our yard, or visit us at one of our 3 locations in Pennsburg, Allentown, and Hazleton.